Space Park. They also have a museum somewhere here. I'm going to show you that, and again the logo and the name of university. I think logo is on the other side of the building. This is the very good example of classrooms, how your classroom's gonna look like. So you have like a steps, you have chairs. Hey, in this video we are going to talk about Beihang University, located in Beijing, capital city of China. This university is also Project 985 University. If you are new to this channel, my name is Sabur and this is Exodus platform. In this platform, we help international students from all over the world to get into the best Chinese universities. If you are looking to get into Chinese university or you want to get admission in China, you can contact us. Our contact links, WhatsApp link and WeChat link is in the description. So let's start this video. As I said that this university is located in Beijing. Beijing is the capital city of China. So this university's core subjects are aerospace engineering. Yes, if you have anything to do with the space and all that, this university can be one of the best university for you. And not just that, this university also have computer science, electronics and mechanical engineering. So if you are looking for these programs and if you are looking for a university in Beijing, this university can be the very best university for you, because this university's ranking is, at the time of recording, so this university's worldwide ranking is 346. That is really good. So anyway, before this, we also going to talk about what is the tuition fee for this university. The tuition fee for this university is on average for undergraduate programs 30,000 to 35,000 RMB, and for the master's program is 40,000 plus at least. As I said that this university is the one of the leader in aerospace engineering and aviation and all related to that things. So yes, if you are somewhere in this field and if you want to go and do that kind of programs, this is the one university you should go and get the admission here. This is the university you should aim for. So the hostel fee for this university, hostel fee or the accommodation fee for this university is 30 RMB per day. That's the starting point from where you will start to get the room, a bed in the room, depending on which room you are going to get, is starting from 30 RMB per day, and then it will go from up here. You can also rent outside, but Beijing, as I told you, Beijing, Shanghai, first tier cities are expensive to rent out. If you can afford that, go for it. Otherwise, hostels are not bad in most of these universities. So next category is scholarship. Can I get scholarship? Is there any scholarship? For most of the time, the scholarships are available in master's and PhD programs. There are plenty of scholarships, Beijing government scholarship, a university scholarship and CSE scholarship. For the bachelor's degree programs, you need to have HSK. If you have HSK, you know Chinese language, yes, you still have chance to get some kind of scholarship. So move on to the next important thing, that is to show you this university from the drone to the ground, and I'm going to show you in my laptop. Before proceeding there, I also want to mention one more time. So if you are looking someone reliable to get you into Chinese universities or in China on a study, our platform is one of the best. We help hundreds, not thousands of students every year to get them into Chinese universities, and you can contact us as our details are given below. So let's move on to my laptop. So here we are standing in front of the main gate of Beihang University, that is used to call Beijing University of Aeronautics and Astronautics, but now it's just Beihang University, and we're also going to use Beihang University because formal name is pretty huge. So Beihang. So this is the one of the gate. University always have multiple gates, sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5, depending on what kind of university is. And this university have like at least 3 gates, and also different campus. So we are standing in one of that gate, and we are going to check one by one of these, all the departments. This university is definitely going to shock you. This is a huge university. So we have a lot to cover in this university. So let's move quickly. So here we are standing in front of library. Library is good. I would say it's doable. Again, that book, open book concept here. These are the pages of the book, I think. And this is the library. Also kind of scared that you can say, if you see around, again, university in Beijing, big city, capital city, main city. So university going to be compact, but they recently actually expand this campus in the Beijing, and that is the very interesting part. I'm going to take you there after few basic introduction of this university. Okay, so this is the library. Let's move on to next thing. So this is the main building. This building is also a part of the kind of old campus. It's not in the expansion. I'm going to show you the expansion, which is really marvelous. Anyway, for now, main building area, basic structure, basic buildings, paperwork kind of buildings, Let's move on to next one. So this is the teaching building area, and you already started to see that building is becoming more moderner and is becoming more beautiful. Just wait for a few more minutes and you're gonna be shocked for sure. At least I did for the first time. So this is the teaching building areas. There's a teaching buildings around, and very beautiful, very new improvement, expansion to that university. And these are a teaching building area, a bit older one, as you can see that trees are grown, trees are old, buildings kind of look a little old. And this is the teaching area of 6, 7, 8, 9 buildings. There's a lot of buildings here. I'm gonna quickly show you a few, and then we're gonna go and take a look at one classroom from inside so you can see how the classroom's gonna look like. Here's one more teaching building. Well, this is also still in the older part, and as you can see with the amount of trees, how old they are, the buildings, how much they are covered inside the trees and all that things. Let's go inside the classroom and see how the classroom gonna look like. So this is the very good example of classrooms, how your classroom's gonna look like. So you have like a steps, you have chairs, it's a pretty big, you got a big LCD here, you got of course security cameras just in case, you know. They have big speakers, you can hear even from behind, even from far. These are 6 whiteboard, blackboards, depending on green boards, depending on where you are. Logo of university, of course, Beihang University. There's a laptop. These are 2, how to say that, these are slides for, there should be, projector slides, and also projector slides have some microphones so they can hear you. The microphones here, even teacher wears sometimes a microphone so everyone can hear what's happening here. So these are the front, again central heating, and this is central cooling. Actually this is the central heating because Beijing also the part of heating system. Okay, so again this is again on the students who are sitting in behind. They can see one more LCD here and also LCD here. And as I'm saying that if you are sitting in the classroom, you're gonna hear teacher from far. So this is how a typical classrooms look like. This is a bigger one, there's also a smaller one, and even bigger than that one. So you got the idea. Now this is the building that I was talking about. This is the expansion. There's a new building. Look at the architecture. Look at that. And check that thing. Really good stuff. But anyway, this is the main building. This building goes up and down. This is also, there are different floors into this building. I'm gonna show you the other floors. Look at from this angle. Look, this was the main floor. We were sitting there, platform, and then one more floor there. See the stairs here? Yep, that's the stairs. This is the first platform, and then there's one more platform here. You can see here, and then look it down. Look it down. It's just like a very crazy thing that you just did here, and it's like a square. And in front of that square, they made 3 to 4 more gigantic buildings. You can see National Space Park. They also have a museum somewhere here. I'm going to show you that. And again, the logo and the name of university. I think logo is on the other side of the building, but there's the name of university, Beihang University. So this is also the part of this university. That's the new expansion I was talking about. Look at that. Look at that. It is beautiful, I would say. So here we are. We were just over there, just here, and now we just on this park somewhere at the helicopter helipad. But anyway, this is the angle from that park that was here. But I think it's a very beautiful area, and making these kind of buildings inside this Beijing with old university really takes some time and resources for sure. So now here we are. Remember those buildings? We just come back on the roof once again, and we are going to see from the different angle. Okay, so we got this sports center, swimming pool inside. Very good thing. So hopefully it's a temperature controlled one, because during winter, you know, all that things. So these are the university student apartments. This is the stadium. So let's choose where we're gonna go first. Let's go to stadium first. So here we are with the football stadium and full track. So we were just here, if you can see it. We were just here. Before we were here, we looked these buildings, we went to the park, we came here, we saw this gymnasium, and now we are straight here. So this is the football. That's how you're gonna see if you are standing in that field. That's what you're gonna see here. Here we are again, security cameras and all that things you're gonna find everywhere in China. China is very secure. Okay, back to, let's go and check that dormitories area. So here we are with that dormitory area. You can see they already made some kind of rock climbing thing. You can do it in your free time. And these are all the student buildings. See, building number 13, student dormitory. Your dormitory is going to be here too for international students. This area is filled with dormitories, you know, the hostels, accommodations. And that's what you're going to get from here. Pretty beautiful, I would say. And here we are. Remember this rock climbing thing? Yep, we just came here on the back on the garden side, and that's the back side of your dormitories. You can say garden, whatever you want to call that, but that's the middle of that, you know, small park, and around that there's all dormitories. D, B, C, A. There's the numbers, and of course the building numbers and letters. So remember I told you that there's a space museum also. So this is the place. So we're gonna go inside the space museum. So we're gonna see like what they have inside this museum. So here we got some kind of jet. I don't know the model. Maybe they wrote it somewhere here. Nope, can't see that. Anyway, this is the space. Not to forget, this is the prestigious university in terms of aviation and aerospace and all that things. Again, Beihang University. This is medal vending machine, interesting part. So let's go and see something else. Nice. Well, I don't want to spoil this thing for you, so I'm gonna stop it right here. You're gonna go there by yourself and gonna see this thing when you are there. Because not to forget, this video is for the prospect students who wanna go here, and I don't wanna spoil everything for you. So let's go outside. So right behind that, you know the building, the new building, we got a co-working space. They call it inspiration space, where all the students are gonna gather, students, teams, groups, and maybe gonna think something more innovative, maybe some different version of planes or something, I don't know. But they call that inspiration, to get inspired, to do stuff, to talk about ideas. Let's go inside and take a look. So yep, they have like a university's own merchandise, you can say. They're selling their merch, and yep, there you can see students are sitting there enjoying maybe coffee inside, talking to each other, discussing ideas, how we gonna land our rocket somewhere on the Mars or somewhere. Well, interesting thing. I like this concept. Not many universities have that. I see it here, so I decided to show that. So this is the campus at the night time. Yep, even at the night time, universities are beautiful. And now I'm gonna take you to the drone footage so we can see it, because there was not many drone footage I had with this university, so I have to rely on the ground floor. This drone footage is very old, and the quality is just okay, just bearable, so bear it with me. I'm going to explain one by one again all of those things that we just saw. So remember that gymnasium thing, and then those, you know, stadium. We got these new buildings, this huge gigantic new building, that inspiration area somewhere here. Then we got university, different buildings, there's apartment buildings, there's a green space. And let me give you a panorama, and you will start to connect all those dots that we just saw. And also I'm going to wrap this video here. This was the Beihang University virtual tour for all those students, for all the prospective students who are going to get admission here. So I made this video especially for you, so you can see that. So I hope you like this video, and again, if somebody else who are looking this video to get into this university or to get admission in China We handle students' application from start till end till registration. You can contact us. Our contacts are in the description. We can get you into this university, not just this university, but many other Chinese universities in China, and we'll try our best to give you the admission there. I hope you like this video. If there's any video you want to request, there's any virtual tour you want to request, the comment section is for you guys. Go and comment, and I will try to make video on that university next time. So take care of yourself. Until that time, bye bye.